My girlfriend sneered, "Ew, since when do you care about my Snapchat score? After it jumped by 10,000 in a week." I said, "Since now." What she didn't expect was her mom calling to ask why I'd sent her the screenshots. Sometimes the best revenge is just telling the truth. I, the male, noticed something weird last Tuesday. Was helping my girlfriend Vanessa set up her new phone when I saw her Snapchat score, 234,892. Thing is, just last week when she'd shown me some filter, it was around 224,000. I'm not usually one to track these things, but a 10K jump in a week? That's like constant snapping. "Your snap score went up a lot," I mentioned casually. She snatched the phone back. "Ew, since when do you care about my Snapchat score? That's so controlling." "Just noticed it jumped by 10,000 in a week. That's a lot of snaps." "God, you're like those psycho boyfriends who track everything." "It's just Snapchat, Devin. I talk to my friends." "Which friends snap that much?" She rolled her eyes. "My work group chat is super active. We send updates all day." "Not that I need to explain myself to you." Vanessa worked at a dental office. Reception. Hard to imagine that much snap-worthy content at a dentist, but okay. "Since now," I said. "I care since now." "Well, stop caring. It's weird and clingy." That was Tuesday. By Friday, things got interesting. See, Vanessa had this habit of leaving her phone everywhere while she showered. Usually took hour-long showers too, her self-care routine. That Friday, her phone was on the coffee table, buzzing non-stop. I wasn't gonna check it. Really wasn't. Until I saw the notification preview. "Rico Suave, can't wait for tonight, babe." Rico. Freaking Rico. More notifications popped up. Jake the Snake, that last vid though. Check her Cash App. Worth every penny, gorgeous. Cash App? Videos? What the hell? When Vanessa came out, towel in her hair, I was still sitting there. "Who's Rico?" I asked. Her face went white. Then red. Then came the anger. "Were you going through my phone?" It was buzzing, saw the notifications. "Who's Rico?" "None of your business. You're literally spying on me now." The notification was right there. "Can't wait for tonight, babe." What's tonight? She grabbed her phone, clutching it like a lifeline. "Rico is nobody, just some guy from the gym who's annoying. I ignore him. He seems pretty comfortable calling you babe." "Because he's a creep. This is why I didn't tell you. You get all jealous and paranoid." "I'm not paranoid. You're getting Cash App notifications from strangers." Her face did this thing, like she was calculating her next move. "Those are from selling my old clothes. On Depop, through Snapchat. It's a side hustle. Selling clothes to Brad Pitt 6942. That's just his username. God, you're suffocating me with this jealousy." She stormed into the bedroom, slamming the door. I sat there, mind racing. The notifications, the snap score, the defensive anger. None of it added up. That's when I did something I'd never done before. I opened my laptop and logged into our shared Netflix. Not to watch anything, but because Vanessa, like many people, used the same password for everything. Vanessa Baby 95. I tried it on Snapchat web. Bingo. What I found made my stomach drop. Update 1. Y'all were right in the comments. She wasn't selling clothes. After logging into her Snapchat, I discovered my girlfriend of 2 years was running a premium Snap. For those who don't know, that's where people pay for exclusive content. Sometimes just flirty pics, sometimes more. Vanessa had a whole system. Different tiers. $20 a month for daily pics, $50 a month for personalized content, $100 a month for video calls. She had 47 subscribers. 47. At an average of $50 each, she was pulling in over $2,000 a month, tax-free. While we'd been splitting rent 50-50 and she'd been complaining about being broke, the messages were something. Dozens of dudes thinking they had a special connection with Nessa Baby. She played into it too, calling them handsome, saying they understood her better than her boring boyfriend. Yeah. Boring boyfriend. That's what she called me to these random dudes paying to see her in lingerie I'd bought her. But here's where it gets worse. Remember Rico? Turns out he wasn't just a subscriber. They'd been meeting up. Nothing physical yet, according to the messages, but coffee dates where he'd give her tips in cash. I screenshot everything. Every message, every payment notification, every pic she'd sent. Not the explicit ones, I'm not that guy. But enough to show what was happening. Then I sat on it. Didn't confront her, didn't blow up. Just waited. Saturday morning, Vanessa was all smiles. Made breakfast, kissed my cheek, acted like Tuesday never happened. Babe, I'm sorry about freaking out about the Snapchat thing. I know you're not controlling. I was just stressed about work. It's fine, I lied. I'm gonna visit my mom tomorrow. Haven't seen her in a while. Wanna come? Now this was interesting. Vanessa's mom, Lucia, was old school traditional, super religious. The type who still thought Vanessa was a virgin when we started dating. She wasn't, but kept up the act. I can't. Got that thing with Jerome, I said. But tell her I said hi. Will do. Love you. Love you too. She left for her mom's Sunday afternoon. That's when I made my move. I created a throwaway email and composed a message to Lucia. Attached were select screenshots. Nothing explicit, but clear enough. Messages about the premium snap, the payment notifications, the meetups with Rico. Subject line, thought you should know what Vanessa is doing. The message was simple. Mrs. Rodriguez, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but Vanessa has been lying to both of us. She's been selling inappropriate content online and meeting with the men who pay for it. I found out last week. I wanted you to know the truth. Devin. Sent it. Then I packed my stuff. Took me 3 hours to get everything that was mine out of the apartment. Left my key on the counter with a note. Vanessa, I know about the premium snap. I know about Rico. I know about all of it. I've moved out. Don't contact me. P.S. Your mom knows too. Then I turned off my phone and went to Jerome's place. Update 2. The fallout was nuclear. Turned my phone back on Monday morning to 73 missed calls. Mostly from Vanessa, but a surprising number from her mom, her sister Elena, and random numbers I didn't recognize. The texts were a journey. From Vanessa, what did you do? My mom is freaking out. How could you? This is revenge porn. I'm calling the police. You ruined my life. Please call me back. I can explain everything. You had no right. I hate you. Please, Devin, I'm begging you. My mom kicked me out. From her mom. Devin, please call me. I need to understand what's happening. Is this real? Tell me this isn't real. Thank you for telling me the truth. From her sister. You're a piece of trash. How dare you expose her like that? She was just trying to make money. You're going to pay for this. But the most interesting texts were from the random numbers. Turns out word traveled fast in Vanessa's family. Her mom had called an emergency family meeting, printed out the screenshots, and confronted her in front of everyone. Aunts, uncles, cousins, the works. One cousin, Maria, actually texted to thank me. Hey, this is Maria, Vanessa's cousin. I know this is weird, but thank you. She's been acting holier than thou for years while doing this. The family needed to know. Monday afternoon, Vanessa showed up at my work. Security stopped her at the desk, but she made enough of a scene that my manager had to come down. Sir, there's a woman here claiming you distributed intimate images of her? I didn't distribute anything intimate. I informed her mother about her daughter's online business. All screenshots were of messages and payment notifications, nothing explicit. My manager looked relieved. Okay, we'll have security escort her out. Vanessa screamed the whole way. You destroyed my family. You're evil. I'll sue you. That evening, I got a call from an unknown number. It was Rico. Bro, what the hell? You exposed Nessa to her family? Rico, my man, you were paying my girlfriend for pics and taking her on dates. What did you expect? It wasn't like that. We were just friends. Friends don't pay friends monthly subscriptions, buddy. You don't understand. She needed the money. She has dreams. What dreams? She worked part-time and spent her premium Snap money on designer bags. That's said she was saving for school. Poor Rico. Played by the same woman, just in a different way. Look, dude. She played us both. Move on. He hung up. Tuesday brought new developments. Vanessa's mom called again. This time I answered. Devin, I need to apologize. Lucia started, her voice shaky. I called you terrible things when Vanessa first told me you were lying about her. She said I was lying? She said you made it all up because she broke up with you. Showed me fake messages you supposedly created, but then her cousin showed me how to check her actual Snapchat. I'm sorry you had to see that, Mrs. Rodriguez. No, I'm sorry. I raised her better than this. Or I thought I did. She's been lying to everyone. Her job knows now too. Someone sent them the screenshots. I didn't send anything to her job. I know. It was her aunt. The family is very upset. Vanessa brought men to family gatherings. Men she met through this, introduced them as friends from work. The entitlement was staggering. She'd literally brought her premium Snap subscribers to family barbecues. "I'm sorry this happened," I said. "Don't be. You did the right thing. She needs consequences. Maybe now she'll stop this behavior." Spoiler alert, she didn't. Final update. Vanessa went full scorched earth. First, she tried the legal angle. Had some wannabe lawyer friends send me a cease and desist for harassment and distribution of private images. My buddy, who's an actual lawyer, laughed at it. "This isn't even formatted correctly. Also, you didn't distribute images. You shared evidence of deceptive behavior with a concerned parent. Tell her to pound sand." So I did. Sent back a simple response. No intimate images were shared. Only evidence of financial deception and infidelity. Please do not contact me again. Then she tried social media, posted this long Instagram story about toxic exes and revenge porn and surviving abuse. But she made a crucial mistake. She forgot her family follows her. Her aunt commented, "Abuse? You mean like lying to your boyfriend and family while taking money from strange men?" Her cousin added, "Girl, you brought your sugar daddy to my daughter's baptism." The post lasted 45 minutes before she deleted it. But the real karma came from an unexpected source, the IRS. See, one of Vanessa's subscribers was apparently an accountant. When he found out about the drama, he was pissed. Not because she had a boyfriend. He knew that. He was mad because she'd told him she was using the money to pay for her sick dad's medical bills. Her dad's been healthy as a horse for years. So this accountant did what accountants do. He reported her to the IRS for unreported income. Over $20,000 in the last year, all undeclared. Vanessa called me crying when she got the audit notice. "This is your fault. You ruined everything. I'm going to owe thousands." "No, this is your fault. You ran an unreported cash business and lied about it. I wouldn't have been caught if you hadn't exposed me." "You wouldn't have been exposed if you hadn't been lying to everyone. I hate you. You were supposed to love me. Instead, you destroyed my life over Snapchat." "I didn't destroy anything. I just told the truth. You destroyed your own life by living a lie." She hung up and blocked me. Thank God. The aftermath. Vanessa had to move back with her parents, who now monitor her internet usage like she's 13. She lost her job at the dental office after they found out she was soliciting patients. She owes the IRS about $4,800 in back taxes and penalties. Rico and the other subscribers scattered like roaches when the light turned on. Her family still brings up the Snapchat incident at every gathering. As for me, I'm doing okay. Living with Jerome temporarily while I look for my own place. Started therapy to deal with the trust issues. Even went on a date last week with a girl from my climbing gym. She doesn't have Snapchat, which is honestly refreshing. The funny thing is, I would have been more understanding if she'd just been honest. Times are tough. People need money. But the lying, the gaslighting, calling me controlling and paranoid while she was literally meeting up with other dudes? Nah. Sometimes the best revenge really is just telling the truth. Let people face the consequences of their own actions. Don't embellish, don't exaggerate, just shine a light on what they're doing in the dark. And always, always trust your gut when something feels off. That 10K jump in a week? Yeah, that wasn't her work group chat. Thanks for following this wild ride, Reddit. Remember, if your partner gets defensive about their social media activity and starts calling you controlling for basic questions, run. The Snapchat streets are mean out there. Update. Vanessa made a TikTok about being a victim of financial abuse because I forced her into sex work by making her pay half the rent. The comments are dragging her, though. Apparently several of her subscribers found it and are sharing their own screenshots. I'm staying out of it, but the internet remains undefeated. Peace out. Gonna go climb some rocks and date women who don't have secret Snapchat empires.